Today, we're headed back to the 80s to count down the top 10 coolest portable gadgets. These must-have gadgets made everyone else green with envy, mainly because the owners flaunted them around. And to make it more interesting, we put in the original price with price they would cost today, adjusted for inflation. Alright, so let's get going. Number 10, the Sony Watchman. The Sony Watchman was a portable TV that lets you watch shows anywhere. With its tiny screen and huge cool factor, it became a hit among kids in the 80s. Imagine catching your favorite shows during lunch breaks and study halls in the 80s. The Sony Watchman was a game changer in portable entertainment too. Despite its small screen, it provided a new level of freedom for TV enthusiasts. You didn't have to miss your favorite shows. Retail price was $150, which would have been $400 today, which is still not too bad. Number 9, the Sharp GF777 Boombox. Now I know I'm going to get a lot of comments on everyone's favorite boombox. This one was completely tricked out. It was like an ultimate portable sound system for blasting music. The 777 boombox was known for its dual cassette decks, 4-speaker setup. It was a must-have for any music lover in the 80s. Carrying one of these around meant you were the life of the party, anywhere you went. And it was a statement piece. I mean, just look at this thing. It wasn't just about playing music. It was about being seen and heard. The retail price in '83 was $300, and that translates to $800 today. Moving on, number 8, the Nikon One Touch camera. Going back before smartphones and digital cameras, the Nikon One Touch was an easy point-and-shoot camera that captured high-quality photos. It was a status symbol for budding photographers in the 80s, perfect for snapping pictures at school events and weekend get-togethers. The Nikon One Touch made photography accessible and fashionable. It did have that cool pop-up rechargeable flash on it. Owning one of these meant you could document your high school years in style. It was compact and easy to carry around, and it would set you back $200 in 1983. That would be about $500 today. Number 7, Swatch watches. Now I know this is more of a fashion statement than a true gadget, but these watches were everywhere. Swatch watches were bright, colorful, and collectible, making them a fashion statement in the 80s. They came in a variety of designs and were symbols of status among peers. They had these swappable rubber bands that were supposed to protect the face on the watch, and you could customize them any way you wanted to make a statement. Swatches were a collectible craze, and you could match your outfit with them. An absolutely cool way to tell time. Retail back then was between $30 and $50, which would be only about $80 to $130 today. Number 6, the Sony Discman D50. In 1984, Sony released the Discman D50, the first portable CD player. It was an absolute game changer in the 80s, offering high-quality sound that didn't skip. You could even take it jogging with no issues. It didn't matter whether you were on the bus or in the park or at home, the Discman provided a superior music experience. It was a huge leap forward from cassette tape. The cost back then was $350, which is $900 today. Ouch. Number 5, the Casio SK1 Keyboard. The Casio SK1 was a sampling keyboard that brought creation to the masses. It was compact, affordable, and allowed users to record and manipulate sounds. With the ability to sample and create unique sounds, the SK1 was a pretty revolutionary tool, at least for the 80s.
Come on, Roof. Got it. Now, whenever I want Rufus to hit it, I just hit this button. Oh, the Casio SK1 sampling keyboard, because the show must go on. You know, Rufus, this act could be a single.
Casio sold over 1 million of these keyboards. Retail price back then was only $100, so that's $240 today. Number 4, the JVC Video Camcorder. Now, if you're familiar with Back to the Future, this is the one Marty McFly showed to Doc when he went back to the 1950s. This camcorder was a popular video camera for capturing high-quality home videos. It was a rare and expensive gadget and made you the star of any event in the 80s.
No wonder your president has to be an actor. He's got to look good on television.
Retail price back then was a stout $1,800. That would translate to about $4,500 today. Number 3, the Casio Calculator Watch. This came out in 1980. That Casio Calculator Watch was the ultimate geek chic accessory, combining a watch and a calculator. Perfect for acing math tests, I guess, looking stylish in the process. It was both functional and a conversation starter. The Casio Calculator Watch was a blend of technology and fashion in the 80s. Owning one was pretty cool, kind of in a geeky way. Retail price was $50, which works out to about $130 today, if you add it up on your calculator watch. Number 2, the original Sony Walkman TPS L2, which actually came out in 1979, but we're including it in this list because it was super popular in the 80s. The Sony Walkman was the original portable cassette player, and it changed the way we listen to music. It made you the coolest kid on the bus with mixtapes, personal music collection. The freedom to listen to your favorite tunes anywhere was a game changer. Not to mention, you didn't have to bother anyone around you because you had your headphones. It revolutionized personal audio and became synonymous with portable music. In fact, the Walkman didn't end production until 2010, and Sony produced over 385 million of these units. You could snatch one for $200 back then, which would be about $500 today. And now for number 1, the Motorola Dynatac 8000X phone. So Motorola created the first commercially available handheld mobile phone, seen here. It was the ultimate status symbol of wealth and technology. Everybody wanted to be holding one while they were driving, whether they were on the phone or not.
Only girl walking, I picked up my car phone to perpetrate like I was talking.
And while it was bulky and crazy to hold and super expensive, it was way cool. It wasn't just a phone, it was a revolutionary device that started the mobile communications era. Retail price on this was $3,995 back in 1985. That's a little over $10,000 today. What do you think about our list? Did you guys have any of these gadgets? If so, let me know in the comments below. And did you have anything that you would have disagreed with or would have rather seen the list? I'd like to hear that too. We really appreciate you coming on here. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel and be sure to give us a like. This helps us go a lot further on YouTube. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and God bless.